This video will demonstrate how to go to my grades on the course website. I'm logging in with my student view at this moment, and I'm going to click on the course website, and then I'm going to find in the menu my grades. In previous video, part B demo video, I showed you how I can review a quiz right away, just after you finished it. However, you see I just clicked on my grades here. And you see, I see all of these quizzes that are upcoming, but they're not deployed yet. So, and there are some other aspects here, but the only two quizzes that I have taken in my student view are the sample quiz exam part A and the sample exam quiz part B. And I got 2 out of 7 points on the first one, and I got 4 out of 20. Now you cannot go to my grades and do this if you're logged into Blackboard within BioList Viewer, as I demonstrated in the part B video. You must log directly into Blackboard. So I'm going to click on the quiz name, and that will take me to this page, and I'm viewing my attempts. Now if I had multiple attempts, they'd all be listed down here, and the date that I took them and the date I submitted them. Now to get to reviewing this, you have to click on, you see this is blue, so it means it's a hot link. So I click on this, and then I'm reviewing the test. And you'll be able to see the image, and you'll see whether you got it right or not, and whether you've got points, etc., etc. So that's the way you do that. And you can go back any quiz that we allow you to have access to review. And that's the way you do it in my grades. Now, when you need to review part B, and I need to go back to my grades, or in this case, I think you can click on the back button in your browser. Nope, it actually took you to the quiz. So what you need to do is go back, if you want to review another quiz, go back to my grades. And then once you're there, then click on the name of the quiz. And then you'll see the quiz here. Now in this case, when you click on and these were delivered one at a time, but you can see them displayed for your review in a scrolling window. Now if we randomize this, keep in mind that you will have your question number 1 won't be the same as somebody else in the class. And that's why when you post on the discussion board in the module quiz forums or in the midterm or final, you must indicate the part of the quiz, part A or part B or part C, and you must indicate the question number that your quiz showed, question 1 in your quiz, because it will be different perhaps in another quiz. So you have to click on to access, and then what you're going to get is you're going to get another window, and if you have closed out BioList Viewer as quiz and exams, it's going to show up there. If not, you'll have to use the drop-down menu to select that, and so you say okay, go. Now in this case, it's going to open up another window, and it'll have the Blackboard, but you're not logged into that. So you're going to have to realize that it's going to give you that specimen, and it'll show up the specimen, and you can review that just like you did while you were taking the exam. But keep in mind that when you review this, then you're going to have to go back to, and I think I'm going to have to overlap this like this. You're going to have to go back to Blackboard in that tab and click to see this, okay? In other words, it's not going to open up in tabs for you to review and then close. You're going to have to do that yourself. So the first thing you need to do is of course, look at the question, and you get a chance to go look at the image again. And then you've got a floating window there, and you just leave that up for the moment. And if you're finished with it, of course, then close it out. And then remember, you're going to have a tab here that opened up in this. You need to close that, okay? And I've got something else showing here, but okay, so I'm back to the question. So let's repeat that for the second one. You're going to click to open up, access the virtual slide. And you're going to go to quizzes and exams. And it's going to open up the specimen. Okay, so that, if I find a better way to do this, then I will let you know. But that's probably the best thing. And then you of course, if you want to see the question here, remember to click on the annotation. You can resize this and slide it up. And make sure you're looking at, and you can zoom in and study the specimen to review the specimen in relationship to the question that was asked. So I'll move this over like this, and then I can go back to my Blackboard tab. Go to this tab, make sure you clean that one out, and back to Blackboard, and then close this image. So again, reviewing both Part A and Part B of any module quiz, that's the way you do it is in my grades. And they'll always be there as long as we allow it for each quiz. So hopefully that's understandable. If not, then post a question on the discussion board.